is proof of what'll happen to you if you stay here with your stuff! Arnold, no!
Hello everyone, Skippy here, and welcome to One Piece episode 1023. Directed by Toshihiro Maeda from Yutaka Nakashima's board and supervised by Shinichi Suzuki. While I'm obviously not expecting much as the cap off of the Ice Oni storyline, for what it's worth this episode is looking like it'll be one of Magic Bus's better efforts, and will maybe be a solid way to end off one of the more ho-hum plotlines in Onigashima overall. So will episode 1023 manage to be a solid outsourced outing putting an end to this eternal cold? Let's get chilly and find out. This episode covers the majority of chapter 1007, barring the Momonosuke and Yamato conversation and the following CP01 as well. And for the most part, it mostly goes through the motions of everything that the original chapter did, while also adding some filler scenes here and there to spruce up some continuity. And while this time around I feel like the rooftop filler was kind of unnecessary because we don't need a scene of it every episode, I feel, the rest of the small extensions simply just service the rest of the manga content well, and all in all there is a nice level of atmosphere present in the general adaptation here that isn't incredible by any means, but manages to make the direction not feel bland and gives this long-awaited end to one of the more unpopular plot points this arc some gravitas. It's not some A-grade adaptation obviously, but it gets the job done while checking off some boxes and is much better than I expected from outsourced fare. Since he's involved in 3 storyboards in a row, I didn't expect a whole lot from Nakashima's board here. But it's actually packed full of his usual casual vibrance when it comes to little visual additives that are once again simple but add to the episode nonetheless. And despite his tendency to board a lot of the episode with split screen tactics and manga paneling-esque screens like the old days, mainly due to the massive amount of characters within one area this episode, it doesn't ultimately take away from it because the general aura of the rest of the board is really surprising for the content at hand and looks quite nice more often than it doesn't. And I think that Maeda really understood how to bring it to life more than anything as hinted before in the adaptation section. Sure, the animation is a bit janky as well as the art due to being outsourced, but 1023 was actually pretty decent even for an outsourced episode that I'm willing to call it good at best, because of the level of quality that it at least brought to the table despite its inherent shortcomings. And it will be interesting to see the in-house fare that follows it up with next week's episode 1024. Nakashima already confirmed that he's in charge of the board once again for this one, and it looks like Masahiro Shimanuki will be supervising. That seemingly includes a bit of Takashi Kojima for some reason. I'm incredibly interested to see just what this next episode really has in store. Anyways guys, that's it for now. I'm Skippy, and thank God no more Ice Oni.